Well, happy Monday, Evangel Church. I hope that your week has begun well. Yesterday, we were in Ephesians chapter 5, and we picked up our discussion in verse 21. And the transition of the text is taking us into a section that speaks about God-honoring relationships. The marriage relationship we'll talk about here in just a second. We look at the relationship that we have with our children, parents with children, workers with employees. All of those are relationships that have the opportunity and privilege as his children to be God-honoring. And so as we picked up in verse 21, we really see the critical foundation for a God-honoring relationship. In that it says, submitting yourselves to one another in the fear of the Lord. That is the atmosphere that enables a God-honoring relationship. It is lifting the other person up, whether it is husband or wife, or whether it is child or employee or employer. We're lifting them up for their good and their benefit. And so that is really the foundation for a God-honoring relationship. But then we pressed into verses 22 through 33, where first of all, we talk about the wife, and then we talk about the husband. And in essence, it is love and respect. First of all, speaking of respect, the wives are to live in a way that shows respect and honor to their husbands. Specifically, be subject to your own husbands as to the Lord. And so that shows the motivation. The motivation is the relationship with the Lord. But the picture is Christ is head of the church. And so there is respect and willing submission in that relationship. And then we see that is in response to a husband's love for his wife. Husbands, love your wives as Christ loved the church. It is a sacrificial love. It is a sanctifying love. It is a supportive love, and it's a signifying love. Because in all of these, we point to, again, the reality that behind the relationship is Jesus. That it is what he did that enables us to be who he's called us to be. It is for his glory and our good. So I'd encourage you, go back and look at the text and see what God would lay on your heart. Maybe one thing that you can do as a wife or a husband to honor the Lord, maybe in a new way this week in your marriage relationship. Well, we'll continue in our text and would ask you just go ahead and continue reading forward. We'll pick it back up as we talk about parents and children. But I pray that you have a great week. I pray that the Lord would be there and present for you, and that you would honor him in all that you do. And we'll look forward to seeing you again real soon. I love you. Talk to you soon.